Several athletes will miss the 2024 Olympics because of injury, including Los Angeles Clippers forward Kawhi Leonard. USA Basketball, the Clippers, and Leonard's representation decided it would be best if he didn't play in the Paris Olympics. This is because he's dealing with the lingering effects of past injuries. The 33-year-old reported inflammation in his right knee. That's the same knee that he injured his ACL in 2021 and his meniscus in 2023. He also had surgery both those years for those injuries. When asked about his advice to others dealing with ACL injury and the long recovery that follows, he had this to say.
Just stay true to yourself. Make sure you don't skip no days on your rehab, and stay patient. And that's all you can do. Whatever happens, happens. Don't leave no regrets. Throughout your rehab, make sure you take care of yourself.
The ACL, which stands for anterior cruciate ligament, is one of 4 ligaments in the knee. It helps to control rotation and hold the knee together. Recovery from an ACL injury can take 9 months to a year before being cleared to return to sports. And in some cases, experts have said that it could take up to 2 years for someone to fully heal and for an athlete to be back to pre-injury levels of play. June Endo plays for the Los Angeles Angel City FC, and she competed in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics for Japan. But this year, she is one of several athletes who missed a shot at the Olympics due to an ACL injury.
キャンプ、フロリダ遠征でキャンプがあったんですけど、その時に、接触なしで、自爆というか自分で、怪我をしました。相手が、横にいるというか、後ろから来てるっていうの分かってたので、それをターンしようと思ったら、スパイクが、芝に引っかかって、膝が違う方向に行っちゃったっていう感じですかね。
For the first time in her life, Endo had surgery. A piece of her quad tendon was used to reconstruct her left ACL. And the injury also led to another first for the 24-year-old.
最近始めたのは、やっぱり1ヶ月に1回、そういう人たちと話をするっていうのは、チームと話し合って取り組んでるので、そこが一番ケアしてる部分かなと思います。
Honestly, I feel a lot better than I had my first year back. Mentally was kind of like the biggest hurdle of kind of feeling like you didn't really necessarily feel like yourself.
Kia Nurse is competing in her 3rd Olympics for Canada's women's basketball. But this one is her first with her new ACL that's in her right knee. It was constructed using part of her quad tendon. Nurse tore her ACL and lateral and medial meniscus in 2021 during a playoff game. After planting her right foot in a layup attempt, she immediately fell to the ground. And just days after speaking with USA Today about her injury and comeback, the 28-year-old watched her Los Angeles Sparks teammate Cameron Brink injure her ACL in a similar way.
That was the other thing someone told me, like, ACL rehab sucks. And I was like, I'm glad someone didn't tell me it was gonna be okay, because it's not always gonna be okay, it's just gonna freaking suck. And that helped me get through it, actually, knowing that it was gonna be like that.
After 11 months of physical therapy, 6 days a week, Nurse returned to playing basketball. But she knows her right knee is not like her other.
If you asked me when I wake up in the morning if I knew something had happened to my knee, yeah. There's some days where it's more sore after practice, or it's, a long road trip like this that we're on right now, where it's a lot of flying, flying games. Oftentimes the extra pressure from being up in the air and coming back down to land is a little bit difficult.
Since her injury, Nurse has implemented a diet to help reduce inflammation and also has started doing a warm-up routine to prevent injury by activating her muscles before game time. Leonard will spend his time focused on reducing inflammation and strengthening his knee ahead of his upcoming season with the NBA's Clippers. And Endo is expected to return to playing soccer next season.